Overwatch 2 has a brand new support hero and the troll potential is through the roof. Here's everything we know so far about Season 4's hero, Lifeweaver. Niran Pruksamanee is a Thai-born support hero, and if his luck didn't give it away, he's into plants. Like, really into plants. But that doesn't mean he's all about the free love, make peace not war, man. Lifeweaver's ability kit might be built to keep his team alive, but the troll potential of this petal-powered support could see him grow into a must-pick from Overwatch's hero flower garden. So let's dive into all the ways Lifeweaver can both make and ruin your day, shall we? His primary fire is your bog standard support heal, but with a little added spice. Healing Blossom can be charged to release a healing burst on any targeted ally, so you'll have to be tactical with having a heal charged and ready to go when it's needed. But like we said, this rose also has some thorns hidden in its kit. Lifeweaver's secondary fire, Thorn Volley, rapidly fires off a spread of projectiles at enemies, so depending on how powerful his shots will be, he could be capable of dueling any heroes who dare to dive at the back line. But these are essentially your usual reskins of your run-of-the-mill support primary and secondary fires. So let's get down to the power in this Flower Man. Rejuvenating Dash causes Lifeweaver to dash forward in the direction you're already travelling in and lightly heal yourself. A bit like Moira's Fade, except instead of becoming invulnerable, you get a small boost to your HP pool instead. Handy for getting out of a tricky team fight with your life intact so you can fight another day. All very nice and supporting of little old Lifeweaver, but now we're at the business end of his kit. Overwatch's newest support reveals his true troll roots, hiding beneath his flowery exterior. First, Life Grip, an ability that literally pulls an ally from where they are over to where you are, protecting them from harm as they travel. Like a reverse Roadhog hook and probably equally annoying. Life Grip could essentially be a get out of jail free card for any of your teammates that go on an ill-fated wander into enemy territory. And since they won't take damage while they're being yanked back to safety, it'll be a great ability to help your team reinterpret the space around an objective or payload and get some unexpected rotations off on your enemies. It's also a guaranteed way to stop your trigger-happy DPS from feeding for a couple of seconds, or your 5-stacks resident Leroy Jenkins from throwing themselves into a fight they can't possibly win. Or it could be an absolute menace and trolls could use it to pull people out of position and generally just cause chaos in your team. It's probably going to be a nightmare to use when you're solo queuing, but in a 5-stack, Life Grip could be an incredible ability if you have the comms to use it right. So as if the ability to pull your teammates out of life-threatening situations wasn't good enough, how about trolling your enemies into wasting their ult? Petal Platform is probably Lifeweaver's most powerful and potentially infuriating ability for both allies and enemies. Using it triggers Lifeweaver to throw a platform out in front of them that springs upward when it's stepped on, and that applies to both allies and enemies. Enemy Reaper just dropped a Death Blossom. Would be a real shame if they fired off their entire ult harmlessly into the air, several feet above your still alive team. Enemy Rhine lining up an Earth Shatter or a charge. Would be a real pity if they slammed that safely into a platform and then dropped right back into the grateful arms of your still standing 5-stack, wouldn't it? And that's before you consider its potential uses for lifting teammates to safety or high points where they can pick off the other team from. The platform does have health, so it's entirely possible for your troll placement or team safety net to get destroyed, but Lifeweaver's ability to reinterpret the space and force opponents into moves they absolutely don't want to make is going to be almost unparalleled. Honestly, it probably needs some kind of deny mechanic so that you can turn down the chance to be pulled out by Life Grip, but that's not really been confirmed yet. His passive plays into his lightly trolling playstyle as well. Parting Gift drops a packet of health on death that heals the first hero to pick it up, ally or enemy. So Lifeweaver going down during an intense team fight could either be a real help or a massive hindrance, depending on where they end up falling. And there's no doubt it's going to feel bad when you lose a one-on-one with a DPS and they get a free heal just for killing you. Finally though, we have Lifeweaver's ultimate, Tree of Life. The ult places a tree that instantly heals allies upon sprouting and continues healing periodically as it lives. Yes, the tree also has a health pool just like the Petal Platform and can be destroyed with enough focused fire, but it'll be interesting to see what limits will be placed on where you can plant it. You can use it to block chokes or plant it on a payload for free heals while you move. There's a lot of utility here if you use it right. So that's Lifeweaver's kit. The question is, where will the newbie sit in the power rankings when he hits Overwatch 2 in the coming weeks? To us, on the whole, Lifeweaver looks more like matching his support colleague Kiriko than sinking down the pick rate table like Ramatra. Creating space is one of the most important abilities for an Overwatch hero to have, and the support can not only keep his teammates in the fight, but also completely change up the space around him. It's not hard to see how Lifeweaver will almost hard-force dive comps to help deal with him in the back line. Mobility is just going to be the key to countering him, especially when he's throwing you into the air with a Petal Platform, or pulling high-priority targets out of fights with Life Grip just as you have him on the ropes. Whether Lifeweaver will be meta or not, we'll have to wait and see how Season 4 shakes out. But with one of the more unique skill sets among Overwatch 2's cast of colourful characters, hopefully Lifeweaver's brand of weird and wonderful abilities is a sign of good things to come as Overwatch 2 rumbles on. Even if he does come with the potential for people to troll their own teammates. What do you make of Lifeweaver's kit? Will it be broken or bust for Overwatch 2's newest hero? Drop your thoughts down in the comments, and if you want to know what else you can expect from Overwatch 2 now that we're over a third of the way into 2023, check out this video here.